Hi everyone, my name is Simon, and I know you don't know me, but I'm going to be doing the Disney College Program Fall Advantage of 2019. It's kind of late in the game for me to be making a first video, but to be completely honest, it's been a wild ride to this point. I'm actually going to be moving in on June 3rd, which is something like a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that away, which is wild. But I actually officially graduated from college this morning, which was the last and final thing that I was waiting for to make sure that I was able to actually do this. So here we are now. I'm actually doing it, going to Disney College Program Fall of 2019. So I may or may not seem like the most natural person on camera. I'm going to guess just by a hole that I don't, because I've never actually really done anything like this before. The reason that I'm doing this and vlogging my experience is because there's a lot of things about my experience, my program, whatever, they're going to make it slightly unique. And I'm not necessarily saying that to be like, oh, I'm unique and you should watch me. There's a lot of stuff about my experience that I would have liked to know because of my situation. Oh, look, my cat's there. That I would have liked to know because of my situation beforehand that I wasn't able to know because there was no information about it out there. And I would like to be able to help people who may or may not be in my situation, my several situations, to figure out what's going on and have any sort of information about it. So for some context, the stuff that makes my particular Disney College Program unique is, firstly, I'm trans. I'm transgender. And yeah, so I'm a dude, and that has made housing and costuming, not that I'm actually down there yet, and name tags very unique for me. For some context, nothing is legally changed for me, or anything like that. I haven't had any surgeries, but I've been on hormones, for a little over 2 years now. But because of that, it makes housing situations potentially uncomfortable. To be completely honest, I don't want to move in on June 3rd and have a random girl walk in that I didn't know, and her dad or mom or whatever family member get confused, potentially angry. That's just not something that I want to deal with. So there's had to be a lot with housing that's had to be worked out. I've had to work out a lot of stuff in terms of the injections that I'm now going to have to be giving myself every week. That's less Disney stuff and more just me. And in terms of like name tags and stuff. So there's been some people who have talked about some stuff to do with being trans in the Disney College Program, but I want to be able to do something that's the whole time in case stuff comes up. It's very specific to that. Secondly, I obviously haven't gotten my itinerary yet. It is May 23rd. Ooh, it's 10 days away. Yikes. That's not 2 weeks. That's fine. I haven't packed. But I am in specialty beverage because I had Starbucks experience prior to going to Disney. Well, to the best of my knowledge, that's why I got specialty beverage. So yeah, and that's something I've seen little to nothing on ever. I think I saw, like, in the Facebook groups, I saw someone talk about their costume that they had at whatever the like Starbucks thing is in DAC. I saw their costume and that was it. I'd like to be able to talk about that while I'm there and special stuff that goes with that. I genuinely don't know how much I can do that. Because I know it's like Disney licensed stores, so Starbucks doesn't own it, but I don't know how much Starbucks has to say about it, so we'll see. And also, like, thirdly, I've never been to the parks ever in my life. I actually just realized that when I was saying out loud whatever that place is in DAC. I genuinely don't know. One of my friends knows her location and told me where it was, and I was like, that means absolutely nothing to me. So that'll be fun. You guys will get to see my first days in the parks as well. So yeah, this first video is going to be a little bit of introductions, a lot of the stuff I've already done, and probably my packing for the program, because while I move in on June 3rd, me, my mother, and my partner are actually taking an Amtrak train that I can put my car onto, so I have my car there, on May 28th, I think, which is in 5 days, which is not at all terrifying. So we're leaving then, and I haven't done any packing. And yeah, so that'll be that, and that'll be this video. And then the next video will probably be my my train ride to Disney, which is a 17-hour train ride. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, but as a whole, I'm making this partially for me, so I have something at the end of the program, partially to try new things, because I've never vlogged, don't really make videos, other than for school stuff, obviously, but it's time to try new things, and yeah, and to help people figure out stuff to do with my stuff specifically. If there's any specialty beverage people out there where they get that place in the future and they have no idea what's going on, just as I currently do, or any trans people in the program, hopefully that I can help out with some things. I'm sure at some point I'm going to make a video on what my housing process specifically was. So that's yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing here, but we're going to figure it out together. Alright, so to keep up with my promises, we're going to start the packing portion of this. As you can see, my room is a mess. I promise that's not because I'm actually started packing. I'm just a messy person, and it's been a long few weeks. I promise, future roommates, if you happen to be watching this, I'm not like this all of the time. So packing situation is also a little bit unique because we're leaving on May 28th, I have to pack for the 5 days we're there before moving in and the entire rest of my program. So that's sort of where I am with packing. I'm probably, you can sort of see that's what that is. I'm going to pack a separate bag with stuff for those 5 days and then everything else on the program. Issue with that being, I'm like low-key poor, and I don't actually have a lot of clothes. And it's already hot where I'm from, so like, I also have to keep shorts. I truly don't know. We're gonna see how this goes. Realistically, I would want more than 5 shirts in there. I don't know how many I have, and I especially don't know how many I have that I actually want to take with me, and I don't want to take too many. So I'm just gonna pack everything else into whatever the Disney suitcase ends up being. Figure out clothes. I really, really don't know what to do about the pants situation, because I'm still here for 5 days, so I can't pack 5 days worth of stuff because I don't think I have that much. So you also might be coming with me on an Old Navy or a Walmart trip. Alright, so we got a little bit more packed, as you can see. Well, I don't know if you can actually tell. But one of the main reasons that I didn't actually make this like a one continuous shot thing was because I'm lazy and it is later than before. There's a lot going on now. I had to start a new laundry load just to get some more stuff clean to actually be able to pack it. But I am going to take that trip to Old Navy that I said. I have some stuff to return, and that'll get me some money to spend there on probably shorts. But if we're being realistic, shirts, because that's always what happens. Alright, so we did manage to get a pair of shorts from Marshall's, which is good. So that's the one thing I was trying to do today. I actually went to Marshall's because they had a t-shirt that I really liked a few days ago, and it's not there anymore. But now we really have to head home because a bunch of tornado warnings are being called, which is actually not normal for where I'm from. So yeah, we gotta dip because there's, I think, like a tornado that was said that was definitely gonna hit at a college campus very near here, not mine, but very near here, so I got to go. Good morning, everyone. I got a little bit more stuff done yesterday, but it is actually the next day. I am clearly not finished packing nor done doing everything, but actually I have some more logistical stuff to do before I can actually keep doing things. Like today I have to go fix my bank card. It's actually set to expire while I'm in Florida. I have to do a little bit of shopping because I can't take my gerbils with me and my family's going to be taking care of them for me, so I'm going to get some supplies to last them for a little bit. And at some point today I hope to at least start to get stuff out of my car. It's actually pretty full with stuff that just doesn't need to be there. This is what I have done so far. The stuff on top of that one actually is, I promise, not packed like that. I don't actually know why it's there. Most of it's pajamas. And then that's the other suitcase. So this is stuff actually for Florida. Well, for living there. And that's stuff just for the 5 days that we're going to be spending there. Hi everyone. So it's actually been 2 days since I started the packing vlog. Everything's kind of sporadic, so I might actually end it with this little cut, but I want to show you how much I've been able to get done. So I have the little case basically packed up. I have the big case pretty much packed up. All it is clothes, other than a few extra things that are in there and the same pocket on the other one. Like in here I have my trans flag, which I'm going to be hanging up, and some unopened pieces of, like, packages of clothing. I have the Old Bay there. That might give you a hint as to where I'm from, other than just the eastern seaboard. But I'm going to be needing that while I'm in Florida. We don't really know if they sell it there, but we didn't want to take a chance because I do like it. And then this bag over here is a duffel bag basically full of shoes. There's only like, I think 4 or 5 pairs in there, and I still have to put my flip-flops in there. And inside of the shoes I've stuffed some smaller things just so I'm not wasting space. Next vlog after this is probably going to be my packing up the car and going on the train ride journey. Really good at that. Just because so much of this packing is very sporadic, like I've been doing other things in between. Tomorrow, for example, I'm going to get a glasses appointment because these glasses are very blue and we don't want to take the risk that they're not Disney look, and then not know who to go to in Florida, because I have specific people I usually go to up here for glasses. And I have to get my oil changed in my car. So like in between those I'm going to be packing again, but it's not worth it to vlog all of that like every single time. So yeah, just want to give you an update on that, and we'll see where everything goes from there. Chances are, depending on how much I can get filmed while we're packing up the car and starting on the train, I might get something up while I'm in the train. But until then, I'll see you on the way to Florida.